Well, I'm just kidding. Honestly, it's an odd sort of timer thing. I'll get more into later once we get the ocarina back. But I don't feel like explaining it just yet. Yeah. I think each hour in-game is about 30 seconds in real time. So that's why I said 36 minutes. I'm not sure though. I'll probably time it as I go along. Maybe not though, because I'll probably skip most of the first portion of this game. For these owl statues, we'll get more into detail later, but we need our sword first. And there you can always see one of the more infamous characters of the Zelda series, Tingle. See? Right, he's 35. Another creepy character that will live in infamy. Although he is really popular in Japan if I'm correct. Which is very odd. And we shall buy his map, the Clocktown map, because honestly that's cheap. Right. Anyway, the first thing we should go is go to the Fairies Fountain, which is right over here. But unfortunately, the Great Fairy is not in currently. Exactly. The Great Fairies have been broken into pieces all around Termia, which is the location we're in. We're no longer at Hyrule. Not even close. So yeah, let's go find that one stray fairy. If I'm correct, the first one is actually in the southern part of town in the wading pool area. What's it called? The laundry? What's it called? One second. Actually, let me get this scene out of the way. Yeah, we need this Deku flower to get up to the clock tower door. Unfortunately, this guy's stubborn as hell, even up to the last second of the last day, and he won't move. Yeah, we need to get an item to get him to move. Oh yeah, also the dogs don't like Dekus, so be careful around dogs, just to warn you. Alright, we got the fairy, and that was pretty easy. And here's the Great Fairy, just as creepy as ever. Yep, magic power, very useful. Again, later in the game, I think we can expand our magic power and also get... There are items that can actually make magic power unlimited. for at least the duration of the 3 days. So we'll get into that later once I actually figure it out. I haven't played this game for a while, but I remember most of it. Right. We need to go to the Astral Observatory. First thing to do is to pop this balloon. Popping that balloon will surprise this kid, then you should talk to him. So yeah, essentially we have 1 day to catch all 5 of these kids. That's not hard. That takes care of the 2 in the northern part of town. In the eastern part of town, there are 2 more. They're both on the roofs of the houses in various buildings. Walk around this way, and he should fall off the roof. There we go. That's 4 of them. Now the last one is on the western part of Hyrule Castle Town. See, there he is already. Right over there. Yep. They won't allow us into their Bombers Club because, of course, we're not human. And they do not like any other creature because of the Skull Kid and what he did to them, essentially. Alright, let's pay attention. 43215. Alright. Right. Now we can go to the Astral Observatory, which honestly has the best probably one of the best tracks of music in the game. It's pretty good. Oh, also careful for Skulltulas in here. And here we are. Will you gaze into the telescope? Yes. And yeah, there's the moon itself. Very creepy. And yeah, there's a skull kid taunting us. Yep. On the eve of the carnival is when the door opens so we can get up there. Can't get up there yet though. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we need to do, but honestly I can't think of anything else we actually need to do. So, what we're going to do is speed up time for a little while. Actually, I'm going to wait for night first. Right, that'll also remind you of the time, depending on how much time you have left in the game. Again, as things go on, the time becomes more foreboding as the day goes on and such. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yes. Use the scarecrow to speed up time once you're at this point, because there's honestly not much you can do as a Deku script currently in town. Dawn of the second day. 48 hours remain. Again, we'll keep doing this. Yes, we shall dance to dawn. "24 hours. This is the last time, which means we'll have 12 hours left, which will be enough time to get back to the center of Clock Town, and to get up to where we need to go. And the scarecrow is gone. you want to save any rupees you gathered in the first, in this first part, you should talk to the lady, in the west side of, the town, because she'll be able to save your rupees for you. I'll show you in just a minute, once we get out of here. A lot of people have left town, because of course, the moon, well, just look up in the sky. That thing is getting very close to town right now. So most people left town. Again, we haven't even met most of the people in town yet. Let's see. West part of town. Right, see that Deku Scrub businessman is still there? Because he's annoying. And he doesn't know when he should leave town, because he's gonna die. Now she will take your rupees and save them for you. Essentially what she does is she takes your rupees, gives you a stamp, which you'll keep if you travel back in time. Right. We're done with that for now. There's more we can do tomorrow, and I'll show you places where you can actually hoard rupees up and such. You can get a lot of rupees, so you don't really have problems with money in this game very easily. Yeah, see, we can't climb up here. Otherwise, if we're just like normal Link, we could actually climb up the ledge. But we can't since we're in Deku Scrub form. But for now, let's equip the Moon's Tear. Speak to him. Now that he's gone, all we have to do is wait for to reach midnight. And for all our hard work, we get a heart piece. Yep, doesn't open until midnight. I don't know how many people noticed it, but the moon actually does move a lot on the final day, and you can see it. If you look carefully, like as I'm holding this the camera still, you can see the moon is continuously moving closer to the clock tower. Very creepy. Anyways, about one more minute, and we'll be able to get upstairs. And there we go. We can now access the top of the tower. This piece of music. Real quickly before we go up, I want to talk about this piece of music. This piece of music is a very dooming piece of music. It plays everywhere in Termia once it starts. When you're on the last 6 hours, this piece of music will always play. Except in a dungeon, if I'm correct. So this is actually a pretty dooming sort of melody. Very sad, too. but there'll be other times to listen to it. So let's get on with the show. And there he is. Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. The 4 areas we need to go to. And yeah, there's the Skull Kid being a jerk. Yeah, now the moon's just moving really fast. Hit the Skull Kid while he's distracted. He'll drop the Ocarina. And that's essentially our saving grace now. Flashback. Essentially, this is pretty much right after Ocarina ended. So pretty much Link has Epona, and he pretty much is saying goodbye to Zelda in this last bit. Because we all know, you remember where Ocarina ended with young Link going back to see Zelda again. This is pretty much what happened. Song of Time. That is our saving grace in this game. So let me explain what the Song of Time does in Majora's Mask. The Song of Time actually will reset the time limit on the game pretty much. It will reset a lot of things. It'll reset dungeons, areas you've gone to, and everything. But certain things, like if you saved the rubies with the lady at the bank, those will be saved. Your items that you get from the dungeons are permanent. A lot of things are permanent, but a lot of things also reset, so you have to know what those are. Again, there are variations on the Song of Time too, which will also help us out, which I'll get into after we reset the time. Right. We won't be able to defeat Skull Kid, so let's do this. Oh, also, yeah, each different character gets a different instrument. Link has the Ocarina, Deku's have the horns. We get Goron later, which has drums, and we get Zora later, which has guitar. Yes, returns to the dawn, the first day.